Good morning, good morning. Hello, welcome to Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts in green, via your device. Got the memo today, Ali?
I did. Thank you very much, Hayley. The imaginary memos that we send out.
Good morning, Kelsey. Thanks for joining us. We're the Hayley and Allyson show here, 6 till 8 a.m. this morning, Eastern time, that is. Thanks for joining us bright and early this Thursday morning. I had to think then.
I know. I'm like,
Thursday
it doesn't feel
morning.
like a Thursday. I feel like it's still earlier in the week, which is great, though. It's great.
It is, Allyson, smashing through that week. May
Woo!
the 5th today. Happy birthday to Adele. Hello. It's your birthday, Adele.
Oh, happy birthday, Adele. I'd
Only
sing,
33.
we'd sing happy birthday, but, it would just, what's the point? You can't sing to a singer, can you? Happy birthday. She'd be like, please stop. Don't. Adele
I see
33.
she's 33. I seen her in concert, Allyson, and she's so naturally funny. Like,
Hysterical. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, just great. All her little asides in the concert were just brilliant. Really, really funny woman. Henry Cavill, Superman, 39 today.
Ooh.
Best biceps in the game, Henry Cavill. If you look at him on Instagram, which I
Ooh.
do often. And
I
happy
was gonna
birthday
say regularly, constantly.
regularly. And happy birthday to Craig David, who is 41 today. Happy birthday! If you have a birthday, you'd like us to say hello to you. Get involved. We're here
Is
for
it
2
Craig
hours.
David that does the song? It's his birthday on Thursday. Is that Craig David that on
Yeah,
a
got
Monday?
some birthday cake on Friday.
Sorry, Craig David.
Uh,
Sorry.
yeah. But yes, if you would like to say hello to us, get involved. We're here for 2 hours. The command to give your device, if you're listening on an audio only echo, is go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv. You can type in what you'd like to tell us there. Or if you are watching on an echo show and can see two visions of beauty dressed in green. I mean, we're lying about one part of that, but we are dressed in green. You can say to your device, the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Hello to JD, Kelsey, and Jackson. Both Kelsey and Jackson are subscribers, so
Thank
thank you for doing that.
you.
We're going to be doing some little gifts, well, some sort of surprise for subscribers.
Yeah.
A little bonus in the next coming week. So thank you for subscribing. And if you would like to subscribe, there's a little box on your screen that you can click or go to backchannel.tv. National days today, Allyson. It's World Password Day.
Is it? What's your passwords? Let's talk about it.
Do you use like a password generator or do you make your own passwords up?
No, I don't like password generator because, like, what if you have to reset? I like making my own passwords. What do you do?
Is
Do you
yours,
generate?
is yours Canada one?
No, it's not
I bet
Canada
it
one.
is. I bet I could hack every single one of your social medias using Canada is the best too.
It's not,
Uh,
it's not. But I should use more passwords, I'll say that, like, everyone's like, "Don't use the same passwords for," and I'm like, yeah. What, am I supposed to
but
remember
you
all the passwords?
really shouldn't know. There
I
was a
know.
comedian that we know who got hacked, right? And they were like they told him how they did it. Like they were a very honest hacker. But yeah, he was like, you need to change your passwords every 3 months or so. That's how often you need to do it. And when he said that, it really scared me. But then it took me 2 hours to change all my passwords, and I was like, I don't know if I could do that every 3 months.
It's
Um,
really annoying. Think of all the passwords we go through in a day. Like, you need a password to be a Tesco Club member, grocery stores, banks. You need a password for everything. Amazon. I couldn't. It's too much. It's too
tell you what,
much.
you don't need a password for
Backchannel
Back Channel.
TV.
Hey! National Hoagie Day today. Do you know what a hoagie is?
Yeah, it's like a sandwich. It's like a
Oh,
submarine sandwich.
there you go, hoagie day. Well, we're going to talk about food in a minute. I'm going to go when you start talking about last night. Before we talk about that, Cinco de Mayo Day today as well. So that's a Mexican American culture day. So happy birthday, happy days if you're celebrating any one of those days. But Allyson last night, you know how Allyson loves to talk about food, and I endure it.
She
Last
totolerates it.
I
Yeah.
tolerate it. Last night on my old WhatsApp group, me and Will had about 50 pictures come through of Allison's dinner. Because you went to, where did you go?
It's called, okay, we keep calling it the wrong, Where the Light Gets In is the name of it. Where the Light Gets In, and it's in Stockport. We kept calling it Where the Sun Don't Shine. Different kind of,
Different.
but I think they missed a trick there. Anyway, it's called Where the Light Gets In Stockport, and it's like it's a taster menu with like, you know, a chef. And so you get like little bits. We also did the wine pairing with it. I was smashed. By the time I started sending you guys messages, I was like, I really should send the messages right now. I was like, this is not a good idea. It was incredible. And I did bring the menu so I can read you guys every
Well, I'm going to
single.
go and let Phil, oh my days,
Ah!
I'm going to go and let Will. But before I do, Allyson, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did you get full up on this?
Oh, yeah. I think the wine definitely helped. Also, the bread that they kept bringing kind of fills you up a bit as well.
So bread, you ate bread. I'm going to let Will talk to you while I get a glass of water because I cannot endure 5 minutes of food chat.
We're also
Here we
bright
go.
today. So, okay, Ali, all of
Yeah.
your pictures look incredible. I was so
Thank
very
you.
jealous. Tell me
Thank
about
you.
what you had.
Okay, so we had a snack from the landing. So basically, that's just like a starter. So what it
Yeah.
was you'll see the leaves. There were leaves that I sent you a picture of.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
are broad bean leaves that are then fermented sprayed in fermented rhubarb juice. So it kind of just gets your palate going, right? So your tummy's like, ooh, things are beginning.
It's like
so that's
food is coming.
Yeah. So snack from the landing. Then to me, this was the best thing of the whole thing. Crab tart magnolia. It was crab on a crispy potato, kind of like just a little rice cake potato thing with crab with magnolia and a little bit of like it was almost pickled. It was just one bite, but it was absolutely breathtaking.
That's so nice.
Then a wine. Then we had a mussel. Then a wine. Then one giant mussel stuffed with sorrel leaves in a crab broth. Now, so it was one little mussel, and we ate the mussel, and we were like, that is delicious. And then we're looking at the broth, and Danny's like, well, I think we drink the broth. And I was like, if we pick up the bowl and drink the broth and nobody else does, I'll feel really stupid. But they encouraged, eat everything that comes. So we picked up the broth and drank the broth. I got to tell you, that broth, it was better than the mussel. It was mind-blowing.
Like deep, like savoriness.
It was so good. And then we went on to, now, bread, butter, dock pudding. You would think that's a dessert. It was not. It was bread, butter pudding, and almost it looked like sushi. It had a little bit of like, it was smoked shredded beef on top of it with also some cheese that was like finely shredded on top of it. Hayley, no, it was so good. Then
can I just say, before we crack on to the 15th course, morning, JD. Thank you for getting involved with the show. And thank you for breaking up the food chat, JD. Just to say that.
Then we had potatoes cooked in the soil they were grown in. So they bring them in. They cook them in the soil.
Wash them.
Well, they
sounds very unhygienic.
In a wild garlic and potato leek. That was I showed you the video of us dipping the potatoes in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Then we had a leek burnt hay cream wild garlic. So it was like a leek dish. I'm speeding it along because I know Hayley's gonna. Then we had Helen's mutton.
I'm just Googling how to
Helen's mutton, carrot, coriander, mustard, smoke, yeast bay. Then we had bread and butter pudding in a ragu. And then we had Alan Jones's sheep milk ice cream with a basil oil and pine nut topping. Unbelievable.
I apologize if you've just joined us. This will end soon.
And the last thing we had was Queen of Pudding's marmalade. It was a cake made of all the leftover bread components that they had after cooking.
It sounds like they just... What? No, it doesn't. They're cooking the potatoes in the soil. They're like they're giving you leftovers, and you're like, oh, that's great.
And then when we got the bill, they give us a s'mores as well. So that was...
How much was the bill, though?
Well, we're not even going to talk about that.
No.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Yeah, that's why I was like, more bread.
You've been paying this off for a lifetime, man.
Was it like I love like a set menu. I love not having just here you go.
You don't choose. You just sit down.
I'm not trying to make decisions.
No, it's all based on also what's in season and what is sustainable. Everything is sustainable.
What they had left over.
So my sister, just ignore it. My sister lives in Liverpool, and they have this restaurant called Six by Nico, and I think there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
This is the one in Manchester as well. I really want to go, and that's the similar kind of thing. It's 6 courses, but it's based on like a theme. I think they've been to like a Cinderella theme, and I really want to go to one of those.
Well, you should call me. Let's go. Haley's not into it. I'll go with
No,
you.
we'll go on a little.
Yep.
Oh, let's go on a little dinner date.
I would love that.
Cute.
Okay, that's it. I'm done, Haley. Thank you very much.
Woo! Right, brilliant. Thank you.
Well,
for
but did you
bearing
say there
with
was
us.
somebody there?
No. Let's just crack on. She was. We can't talk about food anymore, Will.
No, Dua Lipa was there 2 weeks ago.
You're dining out on that one still, Ali.
Well,
Dua
she
Lipa
was
was
there. She was there. Yeah. And it was like in a shady little alley where you can't see because they don't want people.
No.
It's like it only seats 30 people
It's a
maximum.
rip-off. Yeah, because you're paying
Clandestine.
through the nose for it. Thanks for bearing with us during that food-related segment.
Thanks,
If you're a big
JD.
foodie, though.
Everyone, I'm sorry. It was an experience of a lifetime.
It was, and it's a story that lasts a lifetime.
Once
as
in a
well.
lifetime. Don't worry, Haley. Once in a lifetime.
But the story lasts a lifetime.
Uh-huh.
We're
Like
here
on
for
your
2
more
hours.
pictures. I'm gonna frame a
One-
copy of the menu and send it to you.
We're here for another hour and 50 minutes yet. Don't worry, because we will. Actually, we probably will talk more food. Hey, Allyson, before we crack on with the show, can I tell you about this day? So on May the 5th in the year, I can't say the 5th. May the 5th in the year 1961,
Yes.
Alan Shepard Jr. became the first US astronaut to travel in space. Did you know that?
Oh, all that accolades, and he still gets called Junior. Poor guy. Right?
Must be hard when you're older, mustn't it?
When you go to space, you'd be like, can I lose the Junior now? Like I've gone to outer space. Alan Shepard, well done. 1961, U.S. astronaut to travel in space. Well done, Alan. Congratulations.
Well done.
You're a
Alan.
senior in my eyes.
In May the 5th in the year 1809. Now you'll remember this, Allyson, because I think you were good friends of her.
It was a big day. Yeah, I remember this.
Mary
I remember
Price.
this.
Yeah, she became the first woman to receive a US patent. The process was largely used in the creation of hats and other headwear. So her technique for weaving straw with silk became a US patent. And you'll remember that.
It was a big day. Yeah, because look, back in the beginning, it was like either it was all straw products or all silk products. And I was like, listen, there's a middle ground. Some of us want to have a little bit of silk in our life. Maybe we can't afford it all. And that's when me and M came up with the idea of putting it together, making a reasonably priced product with both those. Yeah.
There you go. We're here talking this morning. Please get involved with the show like JD has done this morning. Say hello. If you don't talk to us, this is a show. Quite literally, it's just two tired women talking to each other for 2 hours if you don't get involved.
Two tired women talking for 2 hours.
So say hello this morning. The command to give your device is the name of your device, which begins with an A, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning, as long as it's not food related.
I was going to say, please, everyone write in right now and tell us what you had for breakfast, because Haley really wants to hear food nonstop.
Or if you're listening on an audio-only echo, get involved still. Go to backchannel.tv. You can type in what you want to talk to us about there. Ask us any questions. Talk to us about anything. Listen, we are here for 2 hours. It's the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with your hosts via your echo. If you're enjoying the show, go to backchannel.tv. Leave us a little review. We would very, very much appreciate that. Leaving reviews and subscribing as well. We've got subscribers already listening. We very much appreciate that.
We
if you'd
love
like to subscribe,
a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing.
All right. But
Haley,
Allyson,
did you go to the gym this morning? Wait, let's ask a question about you. Did you go to the gym this morning?
I didn't this morning, Allyson. Didn't get in till midnight. Well, nearly 1 o'clock last night. I got in.
Oh, that's right, because you were doing a gig in Ripon.
Yes, which is Yorkshire way if you're from the US. So it's quite the drive from where I live in Liverpool. So I didn't get until super late. JD, I love a food story. Oh, what are you doing,
JD? Thank you. JD, what's some of the best food you've ever had? Like, have you ever had a great meal that's tremendous? As you can see,
JD,
Haley is excited to hear about
what
it.
you've done there is you've poked that hornet's nest, and she will be buzzing about food all day.
It's not a hornet's nest. You've agitated Haley, and you've made me excited, JD.
But JD, whatever you do, ask her about Canada as well, because whoosh, that'll be the next hour and 50 minutes of the show gone. Talking about the 1988 Winter Olympics.
I go on Monday. I'm going to be in Canada on Monday.
I'm so excited about you
know
going
you
back to Canada just because Allison's mum, who does all our jingles, we cannot wait to use your mum doing some games with Vicky again, honestly.
Very excited about it. So she. I just thought they'd want to use my voice a bit more. Well, we do, Mom, but I need to be there. It's better if we have you live. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I thought they'd want my voice more. Okay. Yeah, Mom, we do.
Yeah, so Vicky F. Smith will be featuring more on the show next week. Also, if you are going to tune in next week, Allyson will be. It's worth watching on an Echo show or YouTube just to see. Genuinely, it is. Like, if you can see this, we're on YouTube as well. We stream. So if you're on a audio only Echo next week, try and have a little look at the YouTube theme because Allyson will be doing the show from her parents' basement.
And nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed since about 1982. It's literally.
It's a shrine to my teenage years. Everything is exactly the same. I told Hayley I'm going to dig out yearbooks. That'll be fun, everyone. We'll get some yearbook shots. Allyson in high school. You'll be like, she looks exactly the same.
I cannot wait for your yearbook photo. But, hey, Allyson, shall I tell everyone what's coming up in the next hour and 15 minutes of the show?
Hayley, I think although JD just wants to talk food, we would all love to know what's going to go on in the next hour and 50 minutes.
Well, coming up in the show, Allyson will be mentioning Canada and food a lot more. We're going to be doing the one-star film review where we take a film that's been panned, but what is the name of the movie? We'd love you to guess. We're also going to be doing a game of true or false at the end of the show, which is our favourite part of the show, talking the news stories, giving you fun facts, and talking about whether things are obnoxious or reasonable. That's all coming up in the next 2 hours right here. Stick around.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes.
Allyson there doing some videos for the socials. That's all coming up right here on Backchannel. Stick around. Loads of shows here on Backchannel.
I got a good one with your mouth open on that one. This is you.
You wait till the opt-outs. Liv Harrison is here 8 till 10 this morning. 10 till 12, Jam and Renee are here. 12 till 2, The Anthony Davis Show. 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick. And 4 till 6, Mario Smith. 12 hours worth of content here on Backchannel.
Non-stop excitement.
Well, it does stop at 6 p.m. But then we
not
come
stop
back
till 6. Not stop till 6, everyone.
So there you go. But now it's time for our Agony Aunties section. Myself and Allyson are your Agony Aunties. Just a disclaimer, we are not trained therapists.
Not
even trained to do this job. Some wouldn't even let us babysit their children. But if you have a problem you'd like us to discuss on the show, then get involved. Send us your problems. Just be aware that they will be the opinions of 2 stand-up comedians based in the UK. So have that on your conscience if you still want us to answer your problem. If you have a long problem, you can email us at hello@backchannel.tv. hello@backchannel.tv. Just make sure you pop Hayley and Allyson in the subject box.
Please do.
Because Liv will be like, why are we getting problems about your divorce? If you are watching, as always, name your device, followed by the word say, followed by your problem, or go to backchannel.tv, type your problems in there, completely free to get involved with the show. So, first problem this morning, Allyson.
Let's do this.
Is from Carly in Iowa. And Carly says, I agreed to go on a night out this weekend, but I've just learned that someone I really don't like is going to be there. Now, I really don't want to go. What's the best way to get out of it?
You're
Allison's
sick.
good at
sick. Yep. Boom. Sick. Number
Allison's
1.
good at deception. The good thing about coronavirus.
Yeah, I'm
good
great.
at
Deception. I am.
The good thing about coronavirus is you don't have to prove it, right?
No.
You can just go, got coronavirus, Carly. So that's instant out.
Or you could just say, I don't feel well. I can't get access to a test. I'm just staying in until I figure things out, to be, But yeah, illness, always number 1. Illness. Yeah.
There we go.
I can't even make it more simple. I can't even make it more simple. Honestly, though, Carly, whoever arranged the evening, are they aware of the fact that you don't like this person? I mean, if there's somebody that you're close to, for next time, you could be like, hey, just so you know, it's a shame I missed the night, but I didn't know so-and-so was coming. Maybe next time let me know if so-and-so is coming because da-da-da. Yeah. So you can still hang on to that. I wasn't feeling well. However, next time, let me know, because you would like to
Let
think.
me
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends. Unless they're friends, then you don't want to bring it up. Then that's awkward, isn't it? But that's a whole other problem. But
Yeah.
yeah, Carly, use the virus to your advantage. Good morning. Hello to Andrew, who's joined the stream this morning. This is a Hayley and Allyson
Andrew.
show on Backchannel, currently making people's problems much worse.
Possibly worse. Yeah.
Possibly worse. Billy from New York has been in touch. Morning, Billy.
Hi,
And
Billy.
they say, how do I get better at enjoying my own company? I'm trying to get better at not relying on other people to bring me happiness.
Oh, Billy. Okay, first off, I'm extremely proud of you for even thinking about that. I think there are a lot of people who live their whole lives not wanting to be at peace with themselves and happy with just their own company. Um, there are a lot of books out there that actually give a lot of exercises that can help you to enjoy your own company. But the first thing I would do, Billy, is I would just think about all the things it is that you like to do. What are the top things that you like to do? And then I would incorporate them into evenings with yourself. So I think of them as self-date nights. So order in your favorite meal.
Ooh.
What are some movies or TV series that you haven't had a chance to get into? Is there a hobby or is there something that you've been trying to do or that you used to do? Did you used to like to draw? Did you used to like to paint? I think a lot of times as we get older, we forget about the things that we did when we were younger that gave us a lot of joy. And sometimes if you can schedule that into your life, that is an excellent individual date. But that is how I want you to look at it. You're designing a date for yourself. All right. So you want to plan some fun activities, some fun things to do on your own. Um, I think that's the best place to start. I really do. But again, Billy, good for you. Good for you for even going, I want to get better at this because I don't want to have people to be entertained.
I love my own company, though. I think I've always enjoyed my own company, mainly because it was never a choice when I was growing up. And now I've. But Billy, I would say make the most of it. Put on your favorite box set, like Allyson said, order in your favorite Chinese. That's nice. Little date night for yourself. Have a little bath, have a little pamper if you like that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Whatever it is that you like to do. Do you like to hike? Maybe on the weekend you go, I'm going to go on that incredible hike I keep hearing about, put in some of my favorite music and just have a good time. Photography, go take some pictures. Are you again, just what are the things that you go, I never get a chance to do that or I always think about and do it with yourself. But again, plan it. Make it a special night for you. It's funny because I love hearing Hayley talk about this because lovely Hayley is busy, busy, busy. Now, I joke about being busy, but this girl is busy because she has a daughter and she's a full-time comedian and we do this day job. And I bet you, Hayley, the idea of having all that time to yourself is just
Do you know what? Sometimes I dream of just having a couple of hours just to watch what I want on Netflix.
do whatever you want. Do nothing. Do
Pizza,
nothing.
have a bath. Oh,
Not have a scheduled plan at the things I must accomplish within these 2 hours because they're the only time I have on my own. So look at it
yeah.
that way, Billy. Celebrate this time that you have
Enjoy
with
it.
yourself,
Yeah.
for yourself, because one day that may not be there as much anymore. So now's your time.
There we go. Good morning to Anonymous who's joined the stream. Oh, they've just gone. Goodbye to Anonymous who's left the stream.
Goodbye. Enjoy your time on your own.
Welcome. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. Dan from Michigan has been in touch and said, my neighbour's cat keeps finding its way into my house and making itself comfortable. I'm not necessarily mad about it, but I don't want to be held responsible if something bad happens to it. How do I tell my neighbour to keep it under control?
Now, this is very interesting because often what happens is it's the reverse. Usually it's the cat owner that doesn't want the cat constantly going. It's called a cat seduction. It's an actual
Yeah.
term. I'm not even lying. Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah. It's called cat seduction. I solved this problem for somebody a while ago and I looked into it. And technically there's no laws. The cat can go where they want to go. But I think what you got to do is the moment the cat comes in, it's kind of up to you to be like, how's the cat getting in? Can we slow that process down? Is there a window that you're leaving open? Can you leave open a different window? Can you, don't make the house so accessible because here's the thing. You can say to your neighbor, keep your cat away from, but if it's an outdoor cat, the cat's going to go where it wants to go. What you need to do is make the house inaccessible and maybe I don't know, less inviting. And then the cat, are you feeding it? Don't you dare give
Don't
that cat.
feed it.
If you are giving that cat any treats or any food, milk, anything, stop it. You brought this on yourself. So now you need to step up and be like, okay, I love you, kitty, but no more coming in the house. I hate to say it, but the only way you're going to get the cat to not come in the house is to not make it accessible and to not make it an option in the cat's life. So, you got your choices. Because again, you can't say to your neighbors, keep your cat inside all the time. That's an outdoor cat. Yeah.
Allyson, announcement. Doug is here.
Good morning.
Can I just say, Doug, your message has been deciphered wrong by your device and it's come through and it's quite amused me. Good morning, Hayley Willie Nelson. It's really tickled me. That might be my new name, Hayley Willie Nelson. I presume it's Hayley, Whaley, and Allyson, but yeah, that's tickled me.
And Doug, we just had a problem. I don't know if you heard of it. How do I get my neighbor's cat? My neighbor's cat keeps finding my way into my house and making itself comfortable. They don't hate it, but they don't want to be held responsible if something happens to it. How do I tell my neighbor to keep it under control? I just said, Doug, it's kind of up to them to keep the house less accessible. Do you let Sophie out? Does Sophie go to your neighbors? Does Sophie wander? Just curious. Sophie is Doug's cat, everyone.
Yeah. So he tells us. Good morning, Doug. Hello to everyone else, Kelsey, JD, Jackson, and everyone watching on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. One more problem. We'll crack on with the rest of the show. Laura from Mississippi. How do you spell Mississippi, Allyson?
Mississippi.
Oh, by the way, before I get into Laura's problem, Doug has said, last night for dinner, I had barbecue chicken, thighs, and baked potatoes.
Oh, Doug.
Still no veg.
Lovely.
Do you know what? I'm going to do a new game, Doug, called Veg Watch. And Veg Watch be like, that's what your mum could do a new jingle for. What's Doug had for his dinner?
Wait, are there vegetables in that plate?
That's exactly what the sting's going to be, Doug. We're going to get Allison's mum to do.
Are there vegetables on that plate?
And then we'll just read out what you've had.
Doug, you missed my forever list of the fancy dinner I went on. Oh, it was good, Doug. Not
Doug,
10
you
courses.
Can watch it on catch up. I'm not going through that.
I didn't even talk about the cheese platter at the end. Also, they brought honey, local honey. You wouldn't think to put honey on cheese, and usually you would use a chutney. I got to tell you, Hayley, a little bit of honey, good quality honey on cheese makes the cheese taste even cheesier. Didn't think it was possible.
Tell you what else it does, makes your cholesterol go even higher.
Come
Good
on.
morning to the odd lobster who's just joined us on the stream. We're talking people's problems this morning. One more from Laura in Mississippi. How do you spell Mississippi again?
Mississippi.
I have 242 unread WhatsApp messages. That is like my worst nightmare. How long is too long to leave someone on unread?
Do you like them? Do you like them?
242.
You've got a lot of... Okay, so are these all from different people? Or are people just going, will you please reply to my text? Are you going to get it back to me? Is it 3 people that have left? No, I mean...
It could be those WhatsApp groups because, me and you are part of like different WhatsApp groups. And sometimes you look and you've got like 40 messages on a WhatsApp group. And I think, like it's not that important. And it's just about nothing. And you're like, I just leave them sometimes.
I think WhatsApp group messages, it's free to leave. Doesn't even matter. Even if you never read them, just leave it until you need to find out something. That's fine. Individual messages, I mean, how many friends do you have? Are these important? Are they work things? Are they social things? I think you just got to start to narrow down who are the people you want to keep in your life. 242 unread messages.
It's got to be WhatsApp groups. Yeah, Laura, if you're fine with that, but my OCD would be like, no, I need to get rid of those alerts. I hate it when people have like, unread messages or unread emails. I have to get rid of them all. I have to clean my
you would
inbox
never
out.
want to look at on my computer, my emails. But it's from years ago. And I don't know how to like get rid of all those, the unread message signs anyway. But I feel you. But
Doug,
Laura... Yeah, go
Doug
ahead.
said, sorry, Ali. Doug said something through. I hope that's a riddle, Doug, and not something else. And Odd Lobster said, hi, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Lobster. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate you. You said, hello, it's me by Lobster Boom. Good morning. You can talk to us about absolutely anything on this show, as Odd Lobster is doing.
Love a little lobster. Hey, Lobster Boom. Boom, Lobster. Great to have you here. Yeah, Laura, I think, look, so we've decided group messages. It's fine. You don't have to reply to those. It's a little annoying that it's still on there. I'm sure there's an app or something that you can do or just click on them. Don't read them, but just so you can get them off. when it comes to individuals, I think you got to go, okay, who am I avoiding? Who do I not want to have in my world? And just be honest. Start to narrow it down, Laura. But I would reply to the people that you want to keep in your life. That's what I
There
would
we
do.
go. Thank you for all your problems. We'll be doing that. We do our problem section every day here on Backchannel. So if you have a problem, you want to send it through, do so. We're here weekdays, Monday to Friday, 6 till 8 a.m. Eastern time. If you want to get involved with the show, like Odd Lobster and Doug have done, if you're watching on an Echo show, all you need to do is the name of your device that begins with an A, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to talk to us about. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv. You can type in what you want to tell us there. Or if you are watching on YouTube, just type in the box below. Odd Lobster has put, can you tell me a joke about food, please?
You want a food joke? Oh, wow.
As she
Okay.
furiously Googles food jokes.
I am. I'm like, do I have any food jokes? Do you have any food jokes? I don't know. If I have any food.
What's the fastest cake in the world?
I don't know.
Scone.
Scone. Ha! That's a good one.
Yeah,
Hayley, that was good. Well, here he is. He's got a food joke. We're ready, Will.
What kind of cheese do you use to hide a horse?
I don't know. What kind
I
of
don't
cheese do
know.
you use to hide a horse?
Mascarpone.
I like it.
Comedy.
Allyson, have you got any?
What? Oh, when potatoes have babies, what are they called? Tater tots. There you go. Good morning, Odd Lobster. Thank you for ordering food jokes.
Hello to Cody, who's just joined the stream as well. Thanks for joining us. Like I say, if you are watching, enjoying the show, if you're enjoying these bad jokes, go to backchannel.tv, click the leave a review button, and also subscribe. If you are a subscriber, you'll be getting some bonuses coming up in the next couple of weeks that you can get.
We're actually going to have prizes we can give away. But you must subscribe.
Click that subscribe button. But now it's time for a game. Should we play a game?
I would love to play a game. Only if it has to do with movies.
Do the jingle, Allyson.
1-star movie review. 1-star movie review.
Yes. Yes, it is the 1-star movie review game, the movie game where we talk about films that have been badly rated by people online. 4 reviews that our lovely Allyson is going to read out. 4 reviews left by 4 different real-life people of the internet. The thing they have in common is they've all left this movie a 1-star review. They've hated the film, they've gone online and they've wrote a bad review about it. Now, just because they've wrote a bad review doesn't mean this film is bad. No. I can tell you, it got 8.6 on IMDb.
It is. I mean, it's a movie that definitely, I think people will remember. It was a very, I don't want to give too much away about the movie, but I can see why it got such a high rating, and I agree. Yeah.
High rated, yes, but this particular selection of the internet didn't like it. So 4 reviews left by 4 different people. All we want from you is the name of the movie. So that's it. Make as many guesses as you want. It doesn't matter if it's right, doesn't matter if it's wrong. It's just a game to wake you up this morning. The winner will receive our eternal love and affection until 8 a.m. when the show ends. So 4 reviews. How would you like Allyson to read these reviews as well? We like to add an extra element to this show. And Allyson will read out the reviews in the way that you suggest. Allyson is a trained drama teacher. We like to use those skills. And Doug is straight in there. Doug has said, can you read this first one like someone getting their hair cut?
Mm-hmm. Normally I fall asleep when I'm getting my hair cut, so I'll try to stay focused. Does anyone else fall asleep? It's like from the washing then to the blow drying, then they're just
tiring. Yeah, it's tiring.
I find it soothing. I just like it. I'm like, just keep doing stuff to my hair.
Massage.
Okay, but I'll try and stay awake this time. All
right.
But yes.
Don't be distracted by Alyson's performance. All we want from you is the name of the movie. Let's go, Ali.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, just a little off the top would be great. It's your first day. Oh, okay. No problem. Have a good one. To distract myself, I'll tell you a little bit about this movie I saw the other night while you're... Oh, okay. I'll stop moving around so much. Sorry. Okay. This film's much talked about opening lends nothing to the narrative that is the rest of the film. Are you sure you should be taking that much off? Okay. The movie meanders about for what seems an eternity and almost nothing happens. No, 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 don't. Okay, no, I'm gonna trust you. When something does happen, it isn't anything that you haven't seen done before in countless other and better WW2 films. Even the dialogue is old Hollywood corny. Then, after being about virtually nothing for hours, it ends with a hokey gimmick of the realization that the realization of who the old vet is. No, not 3 inches. Don't take off 3 inches.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. The Odd Lobster said, I don't know what the movie is. I've never watched it. How do you know if you've never watched it if you don't know what it is?
You
Odd
don't
Lobster?
know, Odd Lobster. You don't know.
You don't know.
WW2 films, so it's on the genre of World War II films. They say this dialogue is corny. Then, after being about virtually nothing for hours, I disagree with that. But anyway, there's a lot that
There we
goes on.
go. Make your guess. If you think you know what the film is, even like Odd Lobster, you don't know and you want to tell us you don't know, get involved.
By all
The command
means.
to give your device is the word say or go to backchannel.tv. 3 more reviews left to read. Allyson, could you read the next review like a person on a bucking bronco?
You want me to break my chair, don't you? You want me to break my chair. Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm moving my chair back. I'm going on my
Here we
knees
go.
for this one. All right.
Odd Lobster said, I like this show. We're glad you do.
We're
Thank
glad.
you.
All right.
There we go. Allison's going to read out the next review like she's on a bucking bronco. Take it away, Ali.
All right, buddy. Here we go. And they open the gate and we're out. I had heard many reviews that called this one of the greatest war movies ever made. I was not expecting to see something as poorly put together as this movie. Woo! Woo! I must admit, the acting was good, but they had little to work with. The movie does not feel like World War II. Lots of mud and rain. One of the most successful engagements in military history is portrayed as a confused, poorly planned mess. I've been bucked off. Thank you.
Thanks, Allyson.
Thank you.
What's the name of the movie? Odd Lobster said World War II. Yeah. So, how
World
old are you,
War
Odd
II.
Lobster, by the way? Because I've got a feeling you said you've gone to make your bed up. So is this preschool you're listening to this show?
Yeah. Not preschool. Not you're going to
Oh,
preschool.
no.
It's just
No, sorry.
like before you go to school. Yeah, they call it
Yes.
preschool back there, so I
We
thought
do
should get
call it
yeah.
preschool.
Yeah.
But there you go. Yes, thank you for joining us. Is it World War II film? It is a World War II
It
film.
is a World War II film.
Do you know the name of the film, Odd Lobster?
Mhm.
Make a guess. Make a guess. 2 more reviews left to read. How would you like Allyson to read a review? If you have a suggestion of how you'd like Allyson to read a review, you've seen she will practically read it in any way you suggest. Hello to Casey, who's just joined the stream. We're playing the 1-star movie review game. Allyson has 2 reviews left to read that people online have left for a movie. They've both left this movie a 1-star review. What is the film? That's all we're asking you to guess.
Yep.
Allyson is acting out the reviews in ways we suggest. So if you have a suggestion how you'd like Allyson to read a review, producer Will has said, could you Doug, we'll get to yours next. We'll do Will's first. Will has said, can you read it like a clown who's having a bad day at work? By the way, please don't be distracted from Allison's performances. All we want from you is the name of the movie we are talking about, the name of the movie these people have left a 1-star review for. Ways to guess: if you're watching on an Echo show, name your device that begins with an A, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Allyson, read this review like a clown who's having a bad day at work, please.
Hey, kids. I'm Clowny Al, here to entertain you at this birthday party. God, I'm tired. I stayed up too late last night. I was watching this movie. It may not be the most overrated, but it certainly is up there along with Scream, Fargo, and There's Something About Mary. Ooh, sorry. Kids, all right. You want me to make a balloon animal? Oh, God, what a battle scene, right? The fantastic motion sickness inducing cinematography, the masterfully overhyped editing, the gore, and so forth. The Omaha Beach landing was quite intense. Oh, sorry, kids. Right, balloon animal. Let's get back at it. Oh, God. It was brutal and affecting, but people just can't seem to get it into their heads that one extended battle scene does not make a great film. What do you mean I'm fired?
Thank you, Allyson. But what's the name of the movie? Casey's been in touch and asked us to help find their phone. If
Casey,
you are
have
Casey's
you-
phone,
Yeah.
let us
have
know
you
where
looked
you are.
in the washroom? Often, sometimes you leave it in the kitchen if you ran down to get a cup of coffee. I'm trying to think. In the bed sheets. Sometimes I leave my phone in the bed sheets. There you go, Casey.
Yeah.
There's a few options.
Few options there, Casey. Good luck finding your phone. Do
We're
let
here
us
for
know.
you.
We would like to know the outcome of that. Also, Doug has said Sophie the cat is here with him already this morning.
Aw,
Which is good
Sophie.
to
Hi,
know.
baby. Hi, baby.
All prepped and ready to play. Morning, Steve, as well. Thanks for rejoining us, Steve. It's nice to have lovely regulars on the show here. We're playing the one-star movie review game, Steve. This film was set in World War II. It features the Amhama beach landing.
And that was the opening scene, I think, wasn't it? That was a big, that's the
Yeah.
opening scene to this movie. That's a big hint. If you saw this movie, that opening scene,
I mean, it
boom.
saved this movie, that opening scene. Saved this movie.
That's what my friend Ryan said. All right, moving on. Here we
Okay,
go.
one more review. Get your guesses in. Will has said, can you read this like a bar patron? What's a bar patron?
Like a guy having a drink at the bar, like a bar patron.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right.
Thanks, Ali.
No problem. Hey, my name is Joe, and I'm a bar patron. Can I get another? Blue Pabst ribbon, Pabst Blue ribbon, please? Hey, bartender, you watch many movies. I think I saw possibly the worst movie I've ever seen. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks for that. Thanks for that drink. There was absolutely no point in showing the D-Day invasion at the beginning of this film. There was no point to a lot of things in this film. Sure, the film was realistic, but I could care less about realism as long as the rest of it makes sense. Am I right? Hey, you over there. There was no scenes in the movie that came out of nowhere for no reason. There's just tons of scenes that came out of the movie for no reason. The U.S. government risks the lives of 8 men to save one so that his mother won't be too sad. That's ridiculous. Sorry, I get worked up about this movie.
Thanks, Allyson. But what's the name of the movie? Last chance to get your guesses in. Released in 1998. Stars Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, and Tom Sizemore. What's the name of the movie? Make a guess. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. Doesn't matter if you get it right. To be honest, there is no prize.
There's no prize.
Make a guess. The command to give your device is the name of your device followed by the word say. Followed by your guess. Apologies.
Whoa!
I'm
That
choking on
gotcha.
my own.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I had a little bit of me fiber one bar while you were performing, Allyson, and
Good
it went
job.
the wrong way.
Triple chocolate's one of the best.
I like to sit down and just eat as you're performing, Allyson.
I know you do. That's your break. I know.
Steve has made a guess.
Yeah!
Is it Saving Private Ryan?
Steve! It is Saving Private Ryan. Steve.
First winner of the day.
Steve, great
Congratulations,
job.
Steve. You are our
Thank
first
you,
winner
pal.
of the day. Thank you for making a guess, Steve. And from now on, if everyone could address Steve as Steve winner for the rest of the show. But now that was our one-star movie game. But now it's time for the news stories. Yes, thank you for joining us this morning. Hello to JD, Doug, Cody, Casey, Steve, and everyone else watching on YouTube. Thanks for joining us this morning on the show. If you're enjoying the show, head to backchannel.tv, leave us a little review or a big review, however long you'd like to type for. Like Allison's hair, it could be a big one, or like mine, a short one. Whatever you want to do, you can leave us a review. And also subscribe. Make sure you do subscribe because we are going to be doing some bonuses for subscribers. I'm doing a Mr. Burns, but genuinely, we'll be going to be doing some fun things for everyone who subscribes. It's when you subscribe, it just alerts you to when we're online. Just the show, not when we're shopping.
The show. Yeah.
Don't worry about that. But now, like I say, it's the news stories. It's a little bit bleak out there at the minute. So, well, I say that this is a light-hearted story. It's quite sad, actually. So, monkeys in the zoo, yeah? There's
Yeah.
a monkey in the zoo that's having to cut down on his screen time. What's happening is people are visiting this zoo in Chicago's Lincoln Park, and Amory is one of the monkeys there. And people are coming up. He sits in a corner of the zoo near the glass. You know, they have the glass bit.
Yeah.
And people are coming up with their phones and showing him stuff on the phones. And the monkey's intrigued. He's looking at the phone. He's wanting to know what's happening. And the more people are showing him their phones, the more he's becoming addicted to looking at the phones and not interacting with the other monkeys.
Oh, no.
Now, male monkeys can get very territorial. They can attack other monkeys. And he was attacked. Amory was attacked by another gorilla because he was totally upset. He was too busy being involved looking at someone's smartphone. He got attacked. So it's quite sad, really. So they're having to cut down on people showing monkeys their smartphones. They've had to rope off the area so people can't go up to the glass. And he's getting more and more detached from it now, not as involved. But isn't that sad? I can't hear you, Ali.
Sorry about that. I was pouring my coffee. We've done it. And I forgot to unmute. We've done it to ourselves that we made ourselves addicted to screens. Can we not pass this on to animals, please? They don't need to. Right? We don't need a gorilla addicted to TikTok. We don't need a gorilla learning TikTok dances. Like, leave them alone. Put your phone down. Look at the lovely animal. Appreciate it. Don't teach it our bad human ways.
Yeah, there you go. They've been talking the news stories this morning. This story. Researchers keep finding creepy dolls washing up on Texas beaches. Now, we've had stories before about things that have maybe like liners have like collapsed in the sea and the contents of the ship have washed up on shore, like toys and sweets. But creepy dolls. I mean, and it is creepy. I don't know if we can get the picture up, producer Will. So, the Texas shoreline, good morning to the noisy husky who just joined us. We're talking about creepy dolls washing up on Texas beaches. There's Mission Aransas Reserve researchers say that for years now, they've been mysteriously encountering dolls washing ashore of Texas beaches. They post their most interesting ones on their Facebook page. So if you want to have a look, head to their Mission Aransas Reserve Facebook page. But they're usually in really bad condition, like they're covered in barnacles, missing their limbs. They look like the evil dolls out of Toy Story. Can we not get a picture up, Will?
No, we can. If you're sure you want to see it, I'll show you this one. This is the least creepy, kind of like the best of a bad bunch picture. This is what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It looks like that doll in Toy Story, doesn't it? That's on all the legs.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about?
It's like a flesh-colored head.
Yeah.
It's got no arms.
Yeah.
Its body is just a bit plump.
Mollusks have grown on it. It looks like mollusks and clams are developing off it. It does. This is a terrifying.
But they're washing up like every couple of months on beaches in Texas, those dolls. It's very bizarre.
Is it the same style doll? Can I ask that? Is it the same style doll?
I cannot confirm or deny these rumors, Allyson, but check out their Facebook page. But hello to Cody, who's just joined the stream at a rather unusual time, Cody.
Morning, Cody.
Why are they showing us that creepy doll? We're talking the news stories this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. Thank you for joining us. Creepy dolls washing up on the shores in Texas. And this one really made me laugh. This is a more light-hearted story. Police arrested a bird for its part in a robbery. Yes, Allyson, that is correct. A Dutch bird was spotted at the scene of a crime. And the police had a lot of fun. This is very fun, this. So the Netherlands police found this bird when they were arresting a shoplifting subject. The bird was on the scene. And so they took the bird into questioning. There's a picture of the bird being questioned in a cell. And to protect the bird's identity, they've just put a little black strip across his eyes so that no one can identify the bird.
I like that.
The bird hasn't given anything away. They've given the bird bread and water to keep it sedated in the police station. Very responsible. The bird actually hasn't given any clues away about what's happened at the crime. But yeah, very funny, very silly. I mean, they should be really cracking on with genuine crimes, but I enjoyed that.
Also, buy the birds some seed. You're never supposed to give birds bread. Moving on.
Well, they say now you can. They say now that because
wait, who's they? Who's they? Scientists and economists, right?
Well, I read something like people stopped feeding because people were told not to give ducks bread. People stopped feeding ducks bread, and then the ducks were going hungry because no one was feeding them
because they've been overfed on bread. So
they were like, now you can feed them bread again. I don't know. I can't keep up. I'm too up for this.
Because they were trying to encourage people to buy proper seeds to feed the birds. But then people were like, well, if I can't just give a leftover bread, I'm not going to buy seeds. So I'm not feeding the birds. And then we've filled their bellies with bread like we've done. Again, bad human behavior. We stuffed ourselves with bread. Now we're stuffing them with bread. And now they're addicted to carbs. And we've taken the carbs away. And they're cranky. They're cranky is what they are now.
Someone else is cranky because she had a night out on a taster menu
with 18 pieces of bread. Are you sure you want more bread? Yes, I'm sure I want more bread.
I need to fill up.
Home churned butter with creme fraiche in it. Just a side note, that's also what was in the butter yesterday. Creme fraiche in the butter, Will.
My graduation present was dinner at a Michelin star restaurant in Chester at the Grosvenor. Very fancy. And they had, we call it the bread wagon, right? And it was on wheels. It was like a table, and they must have had like 6 to 8 different loaves of bread. And they said, which bread would you like? And they had butter like that as well. I don't know if it had creme fraiche in it, but it was like
so good.
Little pats of home churned butter.
To me, the darker the bread, the better.
I like a rye bread. I like something a bit weighty, something a bit of heft to it.
You know? Okay, Hayley, we're done. You can come back.
Well, whilst Hayley's off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's gone. She's abandoned us. Okay.
This is an article I was reading about whether or not you can feed birds bread.
Are you allowed to feed birds bread?
The jury's still out. As with all things, a little bit is fine, a lot is bad.
Yeah. So don't be taking a whole loaf. What you want to do is just teeny little bits. Give me some bread.
Just like away. That. What do you call the ends of a loaf of bread?
The bread bum. That's what I call it.
Okay.
The bum of the bread.
The bum of the bread. A house in Ohio.
Ooh, look at this.
Okay, so Ohio, it's a big place. There's lots of houses in Ohio. Some of them get sold. This one is... The reason we're talking about this one is because every room is decorated like the set of Friends TV show.
Yeah.
Okay. An unusual house is listed for sale in Ohio because it's got like they describe it as meticulous Friends-inspired decor. 3-bedroom, 1 bathrooms in Dayton, and it was renovated to look like Monica's apartment from Friends, which is like the purple one.
Yeah. They've done an okay job. Like it's all right.
Yeah, not bad. They've even got like the brick wall in the kitchen. So yeah, but like I don't really want to live in a house. So obviously Friends ran from 1994 to 2004.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something a bit more modern.
Yeah, I don't need that. But you know, people who are super in love with it, they might want to. But anyway, you can do it. You also can just design your own home to look like the Friends home. But I mean, hey.
That is true. So this home is listed for $135,000 by a woman called Rachel. Could be a coincidence. But you can also rent it on Airbnb.
Oh, can you rent it?
So now that I might be tempted by.
That's a fun idea. I think that's a fun idea because people love Friends. They might want to have a Friends themed weekend. That's fun. That's fun.
I'd love to have a Friends themed any day. I just like some friends.
I'd like to have friends. Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to have some friends. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, because the novelty, I imagine, would wear off if you were living in a Friends-themed house.
Yeah.
But for the weekend, it might be fun.
Hayley, would you like to live in a Friends-themed house?
Well, it depends how cheap the rent is.
She's fiscally minded, this one. She's fiscally minded.
There's always people moaning about Friends, saying how would they afford to live in that apartment and stuff because it's in like a prime area of New York.
Suspension of disbelief, everyone. It's not real. I'm sorry.
And it was the 90s.
Yeah, it was from the 90s. Thanks, Will.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. We have shows here all day on Backchannel, so stick around, check out the other shows. If you'd like to get involved, please do so. If you don't talk to us, Allyson, if people don't talk to us,
it's just me going on about food. It's just me going on about food then.
2 tired women talking about food, but with one listening. That's what the show is. One tired woman talking about food and the other one listening. Get involved. Say hello. If you're watching on an Echo show, morning. The command is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Doug has said, I have Allison's favourite food, which is cheese.
What kind of cheese is it you're eating right now, Doug? Are we talking?
In the morning. How weird. Doug, are you eating cheese at 7 a.m.?
I hope so. Doug's a little bit later in the day, though. I think he's a little bit later in the day than us. Your mom got you some cheese.
Ohio.
Oh, Doug, your mom's great. I would love it if somebody just brought me in a cheese board. Oh, God, that would be so
this
fun.
hour. Good morning to the ludicrous baboon as well, who's just joined us. This is the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. Here for another hour yet. I'll tell you what's coming up very shortly. But before we do, we're going to play two little games.
Ooh.
Lovely regular listener, Doug. Speaking of Doug, who says, my mum got me some cheese salami and pepperoni. Just rolls it up and eats it.
Doug, I love doing that.
We are going to play Doug's riddle of the show now. Doug's riddle of the show. So basically, regular listener of the show, Doug from Ohio, said...
now eating pepperoni and cheese currently.
He's now eating pepperoni cheese, if you wanted to vision that. He said, can I send you a riddle every day? And we were like, Doug.
That would be amazing.
Be amazing. We've got 2 hours to fill, and if you don't give us riddles, all we can hear is the sound of Allyson pouring coffee. So Doug has sent us a riddle today, and Doug's riddle is, I bind two people together, but only touch one at a time. I bind two people together and only touch one at a time. Allyson, any ideas?
Well, at first I thought it was one thing, but then Will actually came out with a suggestion, and I'm on Will's suggestion. So should we say what Will's suggestion is? Should we say?
So Will thinks it's a ring, as in wedding ring.
Like a wedding ring.
Yeah, so I think that's a good suggestion. I bind two people together, but only touch one at a time, because the ring would be only touching one person, but you're bound together. Is that right, Doug? Let us know. If you have any suggestions what the answer to Doug's riddle is, get involved. Oh, Will is correct. Straight away.
A wedding ring. Will, great job. That is not where I thought. So Will's so smart at these. Will, you're smart.
Done. Hello to 10 who's joined the stream as also. Now, listen, it's time for Allison's History Corner. Allison's History Corner. History Corner. Allyson June Smith is the oldest living person alive. She has lived through every single decade of time. If you want to know what the plague was like, then Allyson can answer that. She had it very itchy, apparently. If you want to know what Henry VIII was like, she briefly dated him.
Misunderstood.
This is a segment of the show where I basically drag a joke out that Allyson is partially older than me, and I bring that out into a whole segment. So if you have a question about any period of history and would like to ask Allyson about it, she was there. Let us know. Just a disclaimer, if you are listening and you are still attending school, this is
not real. Do not take these facts to school and try to pass them off as real history. These are made up.
Please don't. So, have a question about Allyson. Any moment of history, Allyson will answer it. If you want to know what Alexander Fleming was like, she will tell you. Let us know. Florence Nightingale, she's been with them all. So let us know. Just a silly section of the show to fill 2 minutes. Doug has asked, when were eyeglasses invented? He was straight in there. By the way,
eyeglasses.
If anyone else has a question about for Allyson about history, get them in now. If you're watching on an Echo show, name your device followed by the word say, followed by your question, or go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv. And we've got another one come through as well for you when you've answered the glasses one.
Great. So, I mean, Doug, as you know, I've been around for a while. I spent some time in Italy around the 13th century. It was lovely. Great pizza, even back then. And the thing was, I was a big pizza connoisseur. But as you can see, eyesight pretty bad. Always has been, even when I was young. So I couldn't really see everything that was coming on the pizzas. And I was saying this to my pal, who was a monk at the time, and we'd eat pizza together. And I was like, it's very disappointing. I can't. So what he did around the 13th century was he got some blown glass and used some leather bindings and created me what was essentially the first pair of glasses, so I could see what was on my pizza.
So it didn't matter about you like walking down the street. You weren't concerned about seeing people's faces. You were more concerned about the toppings on your pizza at the time.
Well, I just didn't want anchovies,
Yeah.
and it happened to me one time. They slipped those on there. I didn't have the glasses. Ruined the pizza.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
it
God.
was around the 13th century in Italy, and I'm still so grateful to that monk. He never did tell me his name. He was a little distant, little shy. But thanks for the glasses, buddy.
There we go. That's Alison's history corner. One more question, Alison. We've had a question through in the feed saying, "What was Cleopatra like?"
Oh, Cleopatra. Well, look, some might say she was a little standoffish, but I mean, it was hard. You couldn't let a lot of people into your circle at that point. Also, she was a little boy crazy. I'm not gonna lie. She did like a man or two, and so it was hard. But I did become very good friends with her. We used to braid each other's hair, often sit
Oh,
around,
right. Did you?
have a little giggle.
What did you
Try
talk
on.
about?
What did we talk about? Well, we
Boys.
talked. Yeah, boys. We talked about clothing. We are still very big into clothing at that time. She had a lot of very heavy
Gold.
necklaces. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of gold. We talked a lot about her gold necklaces. But she was shy, guys. She was a shy ruler.
There we go. That was Alison's history corner.
Allison's History Corner. History Corner.
That's a little joke that I have about Alison's age that I've made into a segment. But Alison, shall I tell everyone else what's coming up in the next hour of the show?
Hayley, give us a breakdown as long as it's nothing about me being old. Go.
Coming up in the next hour of the show, we're going to be talking about customers. If you've ever worked in customer service, this is a segment of the show for you. We're going to be playing a game of competitive true and false, as always. Who will win? Me. Definitely me. We're going to end the show on a fun fact, and it's all coming up in the next hour of the show. Stick around, get involved right here. Go on, Vicky, tell us.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Yes, that is all coming up. Thank you for sticking with us this morning. If you've just joined us, hello to Doug, Casey, Steve, Cody, Ludacris, Baboon, and everyone else who's joined us. If you want to get involved with the show and you don't know the ways, if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. Or if you are watching us on an Echo show, the command to give your device is the name of your device, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you want to tell us. Alison, I'm going to sneeze.
I have a sneeze. I'm going to say, Doug.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Doug, you're letting us know. So, Doug, regular listener, I know he has some, I think you got to go in for some surgeries, but he's so concerned because he's been giving us the riddle of the day. He's like, listen, while I'm away, I think my dad's going to come up with some riddles. Doug, you are so sweet, but I'll tell you what, if your family's busy, don't worry about it. I mean, we'll get by. But if your dad does want to give us some riddles, I mean, I love that you're dragging your family into this. We're delighted. I can't wait to meet your dad, Doug. What's his name? I can't wait. Can't wait.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Hi, Cody. He's joined the stream. We're talking. My dad is. Oh, you should be able to come up with riddles. He wasn't saying his dad. He was saying I should be coming up with the riddles still.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were saying your dad's gonna. I apologize, Doug. I don't need to meet your family, but I appreciate that you are still planning ahead of time. We'll figure it out, Doug. You just rest up and get better so you can come back and join us again sooner than later. That's what we're hoping for, Doug.
There we go. Thanks, Doug. Listen, here's time to talk about an article on BuzzFeed that producer Will has sent us. Now, if you've ever worked in customer services, you'll know how tricky it is.
But have you? Wait, before we start,
yes.
have you worked in a retail store where people
I've worked in food. I've worked in retail. I've worked in clothes stores.
Retail's the worst. People take out everything on retail workers because they don't have to tip you either. Yeah.
Yes. Doug, don't worry. We've got your message. We very much appreciate it. And thank you for
You're
still
so
thinking
wonderful.
of us. But here we go. Are these things controversial or are they reasonable? So people who don't work in customer service may think these suggestions are reasonable. And if you work in customer service, you may think they're not. Is it reasonable or unreasonable to try to return something a few days past the 30-day return window?
Look, you can give it a go.
A few days.
You can give it a go, but technically, what might happen is that store, they legally they can't take it back. Like it might be the system is designed that you can only return it to so many days. Because I've been in that situation, and I know people are like, "But it was yesterday," and you're like, I'm fully aware of that, but I cannot override the technical system that will allow me to take it. So if it's an independent business where they can like work around that, I think it's absolutely fine. But I'll tell you, if you're going to like a chain, like a Gap or something like that, they may not actually be able to do it. And then it turns into you writing head office. And I don't see many people really doing that.
We were talking the other day, Allyson, when you were here about the Met Gala, and this is a segue because Kim Kardashian wore the dress that Marilyn Monroe wore. That was worth nearly 5 million. So she was loaning a dress that was worth 5 million. And I was saying to producer Will, like, I can't even return items that I have worn once, because a lot of people are in the past that I know used to like go to the shops, get an outfit, wear it for a night, and then return it on the Monday.
Would do something like that?
People I used to know. Have you done? Do you do that, Allyson James Smith?
Not do it. Have I done it? Yes. You know when I've done it, Hayley, I'll tell you. Whenever we have to get headshots, photo shoots, I'll go to a store. I'll buy a variety of like different colored tops. Yeah, because I know I'm only using it for that shoot. And I'll take it back if I don't want to keep it. Yep. I'm a big returner. I'm a big returner.
Yeah, there she is. Hello to the Pleasant Peacock and Anonymous who've just joined the stream. We're talking customer services and what's acceptable and what isn't. Is sending a dish back at a restaurant because it wasn't to your liking acceptable? Now, let's assume there is nothing wrong with the food. You just ordered something you've never tried before and you didn't like it. Is it acceptable to send it back? I don't think so.
See, I mean, no, but yeah. No, but yeah. I mean, give it a go. You did order it. They made it. They prepared it. They brought it to you. You didn't like it. I would like to think that you would take the onus on your own. But, I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't think that's acceptable. You made the choice. They prepared it. You didn't like it. If you were to be like, it just wasn't, it wasn't to my taste. And then the restaurant goes, oh, you know what? We're so sorry to hear that. Great on the restaurant. Do you have the right to demand the money back? I would like to hope that you wouldn't.
Well, a lot of people have said here the restaurant still has to pay for the food. It's not their fault you didn't like it. If you've chose something that you don't normally have and it's not to your taste, it's not their fault.
No.
It's just, 92% of people said it's obnoxious to do that.
It is obnoxious. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever got stuck in clothes in a dressing room, by the way?
There was one incident I had with a zipper that I thought things were going to go really wrong, but it worked out in the end.
She's what about
you?
It now, guys.
I'm assuming you've had an incident like that.
I got stuck in something, a dress. I couldn't unzip it. And I was getting all red and flustered and sweating. I'm just looking at this image because someone said, is it acceptable in a dressing room, leaving all the clothes you don't want with the attendant instead of putting them back where you got them? I tend to put them back only because I've worked in customer services before. So I tend to take it back to the rail. But I don't think it's unreasonable to hand them to them because that's their job, isn't it?
I absolutely believe it is reasonable to give the clothing to the attendant or to hang it on the rack that will be left for clothes to go back out. I don't think you need to put the clothes back. What is not acceptable is leaving the clothes on the floor in the change room. That is not acceptable. And that happens a lot.
Yeah. I will.
Will, you have some passion? Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to give the clothes back to the attendant because number one, I've hung it up wrong.
Yeah.
And number two, like they've been on my body. Like, do they just go straight back out on the shop floor?
Yeah.
Yes, Will.
Should I be washing
this is
all my
why
clothes
people
after
say
I bought them?
Yes. Every time you buy an item, wash it.
Before I wear it? That is mad.
I remember someone telling me that and I was so shocked. I was like, what? They were like, oh, yeah, of course I wash all my clothes before because people have worn them. And I was like, oh, didn't realize.
I thought that's why they had a limit on how many items you could take in because I don't know what I don't know what I thought happened. But genuinely, every time I've tried on clothes, which is a lot because I love shopping, I've always hand them to the person or
Yeah.
leave them on the rail
Yeah.
because I thought that they had to do something to them before they went out back on the shop floor.
Well, they don't have to do something to them. They're just taught how to properly hang it, how to properly put it, and they'll know efficiently where it goes back rather than you putting it somewhere that maybe it shouldn't go, and then they have to dig it out and rearrange the store. But yeah, no, Will, you're doing the right thing. But yes, unless you order something online. Yeah, and then it comes to you, often it's in the sealed package. You're like, then you go ahead, wear it. But I'm telling you, if you bought it in a store, it's been put on somebody else's body.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I bought it from a thrift store, then 100%.
Oh, you wash it like 8 times before you wear
At
it.
least.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wow. That's a learning moment.
I love you. I love
Thanks,
you.
Will. Hello to the Airy Mouse, Cody, Teddy Bear, and Chanel, who've all joined the stream since we last spoke. If you'd like to get involved with the show, join in the chat. We're going to be playing a game of True or False in about 10 minutes' time. Before we are going to move on to our next segment. If you want to say hello, join in, play the games, or just talk to us. The command, if you're watching on an Echo show, hello, is the name of your device followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, all you need to do is go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv, and you can type in what you'd like to tell us there. But very quickly, we're going to talk about common phrases that you're saying wrong. Now, have you ever been told that you're saying something wrong, Allyson?
Yes, many times, often on this show.
Often on this show, and she's pronouncing words. Which is correct? I could care less versus I couldn't care less.
I couldn't care less.
That's what I thought it was. Saying that you could care less about a topic implies that you do care about it a little bit. What you usually mean is I couldn't care less. I thought I couldn't care less was correct, and it is. But I've never heard anyone say I could care less.
No, because if you could care, you could care less. I couldn't care less means you are at the maximum level of not caring.
Yeah. Let us know if you've been caught out saying things wrong. Usually this is with song lyrics, isn't it? You found that you've been saying the wrong song lyrics.
Yeah, like for the longest time, I'm Every Woman by Whitney Houston, I thought was Climb Every Mountain. I said, climb every mountain. It's all you need. No, that is the wrong word, Smith.
My friend used to think More Than a Woman, is it the Bee Gees? More Than a Woman was Bald-Headed Woman.
Bald-Headed Woman.
Yeah.
That's good.
Genuinely thought it was that when she was a kid, not now as an adult. But let us know if you've ever misinterpreted any song lyrics. If you've ever misinterpreted a saying, let us know. Let us know what it could be.
What are some more? What are some more?
Here we go. You've got another thing coming.
Yeah.
Or you've got another think coming.
You've got another thing.
These are very obvious, I would say. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to look at ones that is really.
I will.
The one that really annoys me is, especially in school, people used to say it all the time, is, Hayley, can I lend a pencil?
Oh, yeah. Can I?
What do you say? Borrow. What do you say?
I would say borrow. Can I borrow a pencil? Yeah, absolutely.
If you're asking somebody, can I lend a pen? I've already got one. What? Can I lend a pencil? If
you are borrowing,
I say lend.
You are lending.
I say lend.
Really? Lending means to give. Borrow means to take.
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought lend was just like loan it for a little bit and then give it back.
No,
yeah, but you would be doing I could lend you a pencil.
And then you would be borrowing that pencil.
And you would be borrowing it. Or if I didn't have a pencil and I said, Hayley, could I borrow a pencil? You would be lending me one.
There we go. Okay, here's another one. This one I like. Statue of limitations or statute of limitations? What is it? Statute.
Statue? Oh, is it? There you go. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
I used to call it a chest of drawers for a long time.
Chester, as in the word Chester.
As in like the city, yeah.
Instead of a chest of drawers.
It's a chest of drawers.
Chest of drawers. Yeah, I like that. For all intents. Okay, for all intensive purposes. No, versus for all intents and purposes. For all intensive purposes, isn't it?
For all
for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Really?
Intensive purposes, what does that mean?
Intensive reasons.
For all intents. For what you intend it and for the purposes.
For all intents and purposes. I've learned that one today.
We've learned so much in the past quarter of an hour.
Listen, if you've misinterpreted a saying, thanks, Will, or if you've misinterpreted song lyrics, let us know. Get involved with the show. Allyson, can you tell them the ways how?
Yes. So what you can do is if you are watching on an Echo show and can see me staring and learning blankly that I've been saying many things wrong, then you're at the right place. All you have to do is just say to your device. I'm not going to say her name because she kicks off. And then just get involved. Tell us what you want. Tell us the things that you've been saying wrong for a long time. If you're on an Echo show only, just go to backchannel.tv and you can type in your comments in the box there. It's very easy, I promise you. Also, if you're there, leave us a little review. It really does help us out. People say they really like interacting with us. We love hearing that. And then if you're out there on YouTube, all you got to do is just type in the comment box below and we will get it. Very easy to get involved. 3 simple ways.
Subscribe as well.
Oh,
Subscribe.
yeah. There's a subscribe button somewhere on the screen. Please subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more you have a chance to win some prizes that are coming up. Doug, I wanted to bring that up to you. You kind of got to subscribe to be one of our winners coming in the future. So do subscribe.
Also, Doug, I know you're visually impaired, so we're going to look into ways and how you can do that as well. So don't worry about that. We will try and find a way out that we can do that. We're talking about incorrect song lyrics as well. I'm just looking up at the most popular misheard ones. Do you know We Built This City by Starship?
We built the city on rock and roll, right?
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was sausage rolls.
That's only people in the UK. We built this city on sausage rolls. Although I do like that. I would build a city on sausage rolls and then I would eat the city.
She would eat it. Doug said, thanks for letting me know about that. We'll hopefully give you some feedback.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for you.
Crystal has joined the stream. Morning, Crystal, and Chanel, and Teddy Bear since we last spoke. Thanks for all joining us. We're talking about misheard song lyrics. We're going to be playing True or False in about 2 minutes' time, so stick around. But if you've ever misheard a song lyric growing up, did you think a song lyric was something else? Let us know. The command to give your device is the name of your device followed by the word say. So someone said that they misheard ABBA's Dancing Queen and they thought it was see that girl, watch her scream. Kicking the Dancing Queen. I mean, it is actually see that girl, watch that scene, not watch that girl scream, because that's slightly more sinister, isn't it?
Watch that girl scream. Kick her hard.
Also, speaking of ABBA, Dancing Queen, Feel the Beat from the Tangerine. A lot of people used to think it was.
Feel the beat from the tangerine.
Here's another one you might like as well. Speaking of cheese, earlier in the show, Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams are made of cheese.
I mean, they are, though. But yeah, that's a great tune as well.
If you've ever misheard a song lyric, let us know now.
Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Actually, that goes in complete argument with what people say when you eat cheese before you go to bed, you get nightmares. So cheese does not lead to sweet dreams, everyone.
No. Do you know what I have, though? If I eat cheese before bed, vivid dreams.
Do you? You get really like...
Yeah, I get really vivid. Excuse me. Just didn't need to see that on this morning, did you?
Good morning.
Morning. Vivid dreams. Yeah. Good morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show here till 8 a.m. this morning on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your hosts. I've got shows here all day on Backchannel. Well, for 12 hours at the very least. Liv Harrison is here 8 till 12, 12 till 8 till 10 even. 10 till 12, Jam and Renee are here. 12 till 2, Anthony Davis. 2 till 4, Hal Runnick, and 4 till 6, Mario Smith. 12 hours worth of content here on Backchannel. So you can jump in, see the other shows, talk to them, get involved. We are the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with your hosts live in real time via your device. So please do so. No more so than in this segment of the show, because Allyson, it's time for True or False. So this is a segment of the show we would love you to get involved with. We're going to play a game of True or False, and it's competitive because
Hayley makes it that way. She is a very competitive natured person. And so I've learned that when she wins, she's going to be off with me for the day. She's going to be off with me. I'll call her later. I'll be like, what's up? She's like, nothing. That is, no, it's not. She's always a delight and I love her, but she does like to win, everyone. So
I do like to win, genuinely.
It is competitive. We really love it for you to get involved. The more you get involved, the funner the game is. This is how we play it now, because we put in a few little rules. When we give the answer, so we'll ask the initial question, there will be 90 seconds of music after either one of us gives the answer. That is your time to give us your answers. Again, we've told you how to do it. If you're on an Echo show, just say the word say, tell your device true or false. If you're on an audio only, go to backchannel.com. You can put true or false. You can put T or F as well if you just want to make it quick and easy. We'll get what you're saying. YouTube, same thing. Just type it in the comments below. We like to give bonus points for compliments. We're not
Honestly,
even kidding. We're not even kidding.
If you say we look beautiful, that is an extra point for you. That's how easy points are, because points mean absolutely nothing. It's just a fun game. This is just a fun game to wake you up this Thursday. Get involved. The more people that play, honestly, the more fun it is. Allyson will keep note of the scores.
Yeah.
We'll announce a winner at the end of the show. But just taking part is honestly, genuinely a lot of fun. And if you win today, we possibly may or may not let Allyson write a song for you. Will depend on how much time we have.
See how much time we have. It's been a while since I've done that. A little rusty, but
so get involved, play along with us. Doug has said, Hayley, you can go first. So I will.
Going to go first, so she will. All right, let me just get the score sheet set up. Again, you will have 90 seconds, some musical play. Hayley and I do like to dance a little because we've gotten into it, Hayley, Allyson. But yeah, as you start to play, I will add you along to the true or false score sheet if you would like. Oh, sorry. It's backchannel.tv, not .com. Thanks, Doug. It was backchannel.tv. I said it wrong before.
Thank you, Doug.
I apologize,
Allyson.
everyone. I know. This is it. See, we were talking about, do you say things wrong? Yes, all the time. I'm only human.
Backchannel.tv. So for our audio-only listeners like Chanel, if you go to backchannel.tv, you can play along on this game. It's free to take part. Just a fun game to wake you up. If you're watching, hello. Name me your device that begins with an A, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Let's go, Ali. Give me the question.
Good. Question number 1, true or false? Poseidon.
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 Yeah.
Poseidon is the Greek god of the sea. Poseidon, or Poseidon, however you want to say it. No, it's Poseidon. Is the Greek god of the sea. Is that true or is that false, Hayley?
I think it's true. It's the guy with the spear.
True. Hayley has said true. I pronounced it wrong. It's Poseidon. Everyone. Steve says true. Thank you, Steve, for getting involved and not judging me for my ridiculous knowledge of Greek gods. Get involved. Poseidon is a Greek god of the sea. True or false? Hey, everyone. I used to be a teacher. I hope you're inspired by that. And
she never taught Greek, though.
There's an army of children out there talking about Poseidon. Good morning to Cody, who has joined the stream. Poseidon. He really likes the water. Get involved. Doug says true for him and Sophie. Great. Thank you.
Get involved. You just joined us. Morning, Cody. We're playing true or false. The question is, Poseidon is the Greek god of the sea. True or false?
I'm a phonetic reader and speller, everyone, so sometimes.
Some would say it bad, not phonetic.
Do you know what?
I'm joking. I love you, Allyson.
How do you pronounce that? Phonetic.
To be fair, it's only because I know. If I didn't know that word or hadn't heard it before, I would have got it wrong. Cody says true. Thank you, Cody.
Thank you, Cody. Good to have you with us.
It's easy, isn't it? If you know the answer, it's easy. If you don't know how to pronounce something, then it's very, very difficult.
We're all just people. We all make mistakes. Poseidon is the Greek god of the sea. Absolutely true. All of you who said true. Doug, Sophie, Cody, Steve, and Hayley. You all get a point.
Yes. Thank you for getting involved with the show this morning. What's the name of your Canadian gravy cheese thing? What's that called?
Poutine. Poutine. In Montreal,
very similar.
Poutine. Poutine.
Morning, Tim.
Tim, good morning. Glad to have you here.
Did you hear Allison's pronunciation of Poseidon, Tim?
I called it Poseidon. You're welcome.
Here we go.
You're welcome, everyone.
As of Brazil is the only country. What's this? Oh, God, sorry. Is that
just get rid
producer
of
Will? Is that it?
Get rid of those. Just start off with Brazil.
Brazil is the only country to have taken part in every World Cup final. I thought it was an area of Brazil. Brazil is the only country to have taken part in every World Cup final. True or false?
That is true. They are big soccer/football people. Yes.
Get involved. Hello to the Brief Ostrich. If you would like to play along, all you need to do is go to backchannel.tv, completely free to interact. It's just a fun game to wake you up this Thursday. Brazil is the only country to have taken part in every football World Cup. True or false?
100% true. Every time you hear people talk about football, it's always Brazilian football players, Brazilian soccer players. So I'm saying Brazil. Yeah. Tim's going to say false. Oh, no. Tim said false.
It's not looking good, Allyson.
I know.
But I would have said true as well, because that's all you hear about is Brazilian football players.
Brazil. Steve says true. Thank you, Steve.
Brazil or Brazil, as I pronounce it, is the
Brazil. Is Brazil the only country to have taken part in every football World Cup final? True or false? Doug says true for him and Sophie. Yeah, got Steve. Great. Doug and Sophie.
Brazil is the only country to have taken part in every football World Cup. True or false? Let us know. Get involved with the show. Brazil is the only country to have taken part in every football World Cup final. Is true.
Yes.
Final. Every World Cup final.
They're
Not
good
just the World
players.
Cup, final.
Brazil takes it seriously. Every time you see like one of those international travel posters of Brazil, there's always a kid playing soccer. There's always a kid with a soccer ball. Yeah.
There we go. Hello to Anonymous who's joined the stream. We're currently playing True or False. Get involved with the show if you'd like to play along. All you need to do is go to backchannel.tv. Oh, no, it's your clue.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving me one.
Hayley, here we go. Katharine Hepburn
Yep.
was 80 when she won her Academy Award for On a Golden Pond. Katharine Hepburn was 80 when she won her Academy Award for On a Golden Pond. True or false?
Was Katharine Hepburn in Gone with the Wind?
I don't think she was.
I
might be wrong, though.
I'm going to go false. I think she's
false?
young.
Okay.
Steve says true. Oh, no. I'm just Googling it.
I said false. No problem. Yeah, how old? Was she in Gone with the Wind?
Hepburn. Yeah, she's the main actress, wasn't she?
Was she?
Or maybe not. Gone with the Wind.
Again, Katharine Hepburn was 80.
Sorry, I'm just Googling my own facts.
No, that's fine. When she won her Academy Award for On a Golden Pond. Tim says a false. Steve said true. Thank you, gentlemen.
I'm trying to... was it Katharine Hepburn, Steve? Oh, Vivian Leigh was the star of Gone with the Wind, Tim.
Yeah.
I thought it was... Oh, maybe I'm wrong then, because I was thinking... I'm thinking of the wrong person, so I'll probably give the wrong answer. Hello to the Incredible Cuckoo. I'm just going to disappear to...
false for him and Sophie. Thank you. Doug and Soph said false. Excellent. Again, Katharine Hepburn was 80 when she won her Academy Award for On a Golden Pond. True or false?
Well, I was thinking of Vivian Leigh, so I don't know how this is going to work out.
Tim, as well,
God is my witness.
but as God is my witness, I'll never go hungry again.
Little fun fact, that's my mum's favourite film, Gone with the Wind.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's where she digs out a potato, I think. And okay, so Katharine Hepburn was 80 when she won her Academy Award for On a Golden Pond. False, everyone. Hayley, you were correct.
I was correct for all the wrong reasons.
She was a young 74 at that time, everyone. So
oh, there you go. Not far off 80.
No,
and you've obviously worked with Katharine Hepburn in the 1930s, haven't you?
Oh, me and Kat, we were close. Yeah. There were a lot of films. We both auditioned for the leads. I'm not bitter, but she did a good job. She did a good job.
Well done to everyone gets a point there. We're playing True or False. Get involved with the game if you'd like to. Hello to Sheila.
Sheila, you're here. Katharine Hepburn, she did not win an Academy Award for On a Golden Pond. I should have won an award, though, for On a Silver Lake. It was a follow-up. Didn't get as much. Nothing. I got nothing on that. All right, Hayley, ask me another question.
Morning, Sheila. We're playing True or False. And Sheila, by the way, is one of our subscribers. Thank you, Sheila, for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing, Sheila.
The US Open is the first to be played in the tennis calendar. True or false?
True.
The US Open is the first to be played in the tennis calendar. True or false? Let us know.
This is where we're going to find out that Allyson does not know that much about tennis, everyone. Not like Greek mythology, where I'm a master.
Sheila, what you missed is Allyson pronouncing Poseidon
as Poseidon. You're welcome. Tim guesses false. It's probably Australia. Good morning, Sheila.
Morning, Sheila.
Tim's guessing false.
Point to Sheila for calling us beautiful.
Yeah, Sheila's got her point. There we go.
But the question at the moment is the US Open is the first to be played in the tennis calendar. Sheila saying true, Steve saying false.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you guys for getting involved. We really appreciate it.
Is tennis big in Canada?
Yeah, people love tennis. Absolutely.
It's like the UK, it's huge.
Yeah. There's lots of tennis courts in Canada, right? We got a lot of land.
I'm not very good at tennis. Too much running.
It's really running. Also, very hard on your joints. It's very jarring because you're running and stopping.
We're so old.
We are old.
Very hard on it. What we want is a game you can
very gentle. I would never jump on a trampoline. All right.
Drafts. We like drafts. The US Open is the first to be played in the tennis calendar. If you said false, you get a point. It's actually the last. Hello to Teresa who's saying the comment button is not showing up on YouTube while the show is live. Apologies for that. I'm not sure why that is happening, but we will get our producers to have a little look into that and see if there's anything we can do. So apologies that you can't access that at the moment. Tim said ping pong is more his speed.
100%.
Really
yeah.
Ping pong's quick though.
But you stay in one spot. I can do that. Ping pong.
Yeah, but the ball's flying at you. You can do ping pong, can you, Allyson?
Yeah, hand-eye coordination. I'm very good at stuff like that, actually.
Yeah, putting food in your mouth, not like tennis racket. Well, should we play ping pong one day? Do you know that they do ping pong nights out now where there's just loads of ping pong tables and drinking?
I would 100% be up for that. Let's go ping ponging.
By the way, Cherise, apologies if I'm saying your name wrong, by the way. If you go to backchannel.tv, which I presume that you're contacting us on now, if you can use that for now until we sort out the YouTube problem there. But yes, well done to everyone who gets a point for that. It was false. So getting the points was Steve and Tim.
Excellent job, guys. Excellent job. All right, here we go. Next question, number 5. Oscar Wilde was born in Ireland. True or false? Oscar Wilde was born in Ireland. True or false?
I don't know. False.
Hayley says false. What are you saying out there about Mr. Wilde? Was he born in Ireland? True or false? Ireland. What was it the other day when I was doing a pirate and it turned into Irish?
Tim said, I think that's true. Oh, no.
Tim thinks it's true. Hey, Will, you commented. I guess it looks like the YouTube comments are working right now because Will just commented there. Steve said true. Tim said true.
Sheila said true. Oh, I'm wrong. Everyone's saying true. You know you're wrong.
When everyone comes in with a true, you never know. There was one day where everyone said false and you said true and you were right. Don't sell yourself short, Hayley.
Thanks for joining us. We're playing True or False. I'm badly dancing. We look like twinnies today.
We both wear green. We didn't even.
I should have had a
communicate.
black wig and done my hair up.
You gotta stop doing. You gotta start doing your hair up in a hair bobble, Hayley.
Yeah. Doug says true for me and Sophie.
Great, thank you, Doug.
I wish I had your volume of hair. I'm so jealous of you.
I'll just blow dry it upside down. That's the key. That's the
Good
key.
jeans.
Key, everyone. All right. Oscar Wilde was born in Ireland. True, everyone. That is true. If you said true, you got a point. Oh, Hayley, I'm sorry. Point for Doug and Sophie. Point for Sheila. Tim, I thought St. Patrick's Day for a moment.
Because we're wearing green.
Yeah.
Tim said I thought it was St. Patrick's Day because we're wearing green. Yeah. Hello to the like sloth who's just joined the stream as well. We're playing true or false. Well done to everyone for getting a point for that. I did not know that, but you learned something new and I will not forget that now. Here we go. True or false? Join in if you would like to take part. If you're watching on an Echo show, can see two beautiful women in green. Wrong show, but if you can see me and Allyson wearing green every time. Name your device, followed by the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv. That's backchannel.tv. Next question. The River Tay is the longest river in Scotland. True or false?
True?
Get your guesses in. The River Tay is the longest river in Scotland.
I only say that because it's the only river I've heard of in Scotland. So
What about Loch Ness? That's not a river, though, is it?
that's a lake, isn't it? Or is it the sea? Or is it a...
Asking the wrong person.
Sheila
The
says
river-
true.
Yep, well done, Sheila. Don't know if you're right yet, though.
But well done for the answer. That's all that matters. Getting
River Tay.
involved makes you a
Yeah.
winner.
Sheila's always a winner in our
How do you spell that? Okay, River Tay. How does he spell that?
Tay.
Yeah.
Tango Alpha Yankee. Used to work in a call centre, Tim.
True.
True.
For Doug and Sophie. Thank you.
The River Tay is the longest river in Scotland. By the way, if any of our US listeners, Scotland is beautiful.
Truly is.
It's well worth a visit. Edinburgh, Glasgow. Love me a bit of Scotland.
When was the last time you were in Scotland, Hayley?
When I did the festival last, probably.
So
Why?
August. Just wondering.
Sheila, what were you going to tell me? You've said Hayley, isn't that? Oh, never mind.
Come on, Hayley. I mean, Sheila, let Hayley know. What is it?
What have I done, Sheila?
Tim says false.
The River Tay is the longest river in Scotland. So Sheila said true. Tim said false.
I
Doug
said true.
said true. Sheila said, I was going to say, isn't that where you're from? But I'm from Wales. Yes, I am. I'm from North Wales originally. Borderline to Chester, actually, where I'm originally from, Sheila. So spent a lot of time in Chester growing up, which is also beautiful and Wales is pretty as well, obviously. But Chester, you've got all the Roman walls. A lot of American tourists in Chester, little fact for you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because it's very scenic and the Romans used to. Anyway, Tim said if you go to Scotland, you run the risk of going back in time like Outlander. Sorry, I will tell you the answer to this question. My friends are obsessed with Outlander, and it's not for the storyline, Tim. It's for a certain man in it. Here we go.
Steve, you said true. I'm adding it to yours. Yeah, there, go on.
The River Tay is the longest river in Scotland. It is true. Well done, Sheila. Well done, Steve. Well done, Doug and Sophie.
And me.
And yeah, I'm awesome.
And me. Good morning, Sing. You just joined us. We're in the middle of True and False. Get involved. You know how to do it. We're delighted to have you here. Next question. Here we go. Hayley. Optometry is the branch of medicine that focuses on the eyes. Optometry is the branch of medicine that focuses
yes.
on the eyes.
Ophthalmologist. Yes. True. Doug said well done. Thanks. He's giving you a well done because I wouldn't, Allyson.
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah, because you go and see an ophthalmologist, don't you, and you have your eyes done. So I presume it's optometry. I mean, we both know because we've both got appalling vision, haven't we, Allyson?
Very true. Steve, thank you. Appalling vision. I yawned in the middle of that answer. I'm sorry. Good job. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I have really bad vision. Hayley wears contacts.
Are you sure? Yeah, are you short-sighted or long-sighted?
What is it when you... I think I'm both now. I'm in varifocal
Oh, you're a
land
varifocal lady. Yeah.
I've got bad eyesight any which way. Tim says true.
And he's told us how that's spelled ophthalmologist.
Oh, Doug says
True
true.
for Doug.
Tim says
yes,
true.
I wear contacts, but I'm very short-sighted.
So that means you can't see distance.
Yes. I can see
So it's
things
the
close to me.
Yeah, that's how I think of it. So short-sighted means you can see things close to you. You can't see distance.
But you know how I'm old now? I have to read things like this, Allyson. I do that. No, like old people do that. Oh, it's me now.
Do you know what that means? You need varifocals is
I know,
what that
they
means.
told me. No, he said to me, varifocals are coming. It was like a threat. He was like, they're coming soon.
They're coming. They're not that bad. Once you get them, people are like, oh, they're so hard to get used to. Doug says true. Sophie says true. I don't know if you got that down. Yes, I did. Don't worry, Doug.
Don't worry. We got the cat scored.
We got it.
What's the answer, Ali?
Okay, so optometry is the branch of medicine that focuses on the eyes. Absolutely true, everyone. And take this as well. As a note, go get your eyes tested. Keep up on that vision, everyone. It's very important to care for you. All right.
Hello to Heavy, who's just joined the stream. We're playing True or False. If you'd like to play along this morning and get involved with the show, all you need to do, Heavy, if you're watching on an Echo Show, name your device that begins with an A, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning.
Heavy. I haven't heard the name Heavy since Heavy D and the Boys. Do you remember them?
I don't, Allyson.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?
Oh, I like that song.
With
I might listen
it.
to
That's
that.
Heavy D and the Boys. Okay, sorry.
Here we
Carry
go. Jamie Lee Curtis is the godmother of Jared Leto. True or false?
That is false. I know the celebrity that she's something to, but I can't remember exactly what. But that's not the name that comes to my mind. So false.
I've got a long drive later, so I'm just going to put Heavy D on my playlist. Jamie Lee Curtis is the godmother of Jared Leto. True or false?
They've got a lot of hits that I think you might have forgotten. Heavy D and the Boys. It's one of those people that group was forgotten, just like New Edition. Will votes false. Thank you, Will.
Jamie Lee Curtis is the godmother of Jared Leto. Sheila saying false. Tim saying false. She's Janet Leigh's daughter, though.
Oh. That is not who I was thinking of, but I didn't know that. Oh.
I don't know who Janet Leigh is, actually. I'm going to Google her now. A lot of Googling this. What did we do before Google?
Janet Leigh was another famous actress, I do believe.
Yeah. Adorable. Doug said false for me and Sophie. Steve said false. She was in Psycho, Sheila said. Now, I presume you're saying that she was in Psycho and not calling me a psycho, Sheila. Could be either. Tony Curtis was a dad.
It's her dad. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
Imagine them two as parents. That's amazing. Jamie Lee Curtis. And how do I not know that with Curtis? Yeah, true. She was in the movie Psycho. Amazing. Didn't know either of those facts.
Oh, she was born into royalty. Jake Gyllenhaal is her something. I'm assuming that she is a godmother to him, but that is the name I was thinking of. So am I right? Is it true?
Well,
or
can
false?
I just say,
false. Yeah.
Bonus point to Sheila and bonus point for Tim for giving me those facts because I didn't know them and I genuinely have learned something. Jamie Lee Curtis is the godmother of Jared Leto. It is false, and you're right, she is the godmother to Jake Gyllenhaal.
I knew it was Jake Gyllenhaal. I remember hearing that, but yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Give yourself a bonus point then, Allyson.
Hayley, thank you. She so rarely does that.
Yeah, very rarely, but go on.
She's not going to be happy about this.
Jake Gyllenhaal looks like the cat off Shrek. He's just big eyes.
Nothing but eyes. Okay, here we go. Oh, you love these. It's a chemical question, Hayley. You love chemistry. AU is the chemical symbol
is
for
what Canadians say when they see someone on the other side of the street.
AU. Hey, that was gold. But also is AU the chemical symbol for gold, Hayley? Is it
True.
AU. True. She says true. What are you saying? AU, what are you saying out there? Is that the chemical symbol for gold? Hey,
I've got a feeling we spoke about this maybe it's a different one.
Steve says true. Thank you, Steve.
True.
Yep.
Okay, that makes me feel better, Steve. Tim said that is true. Sheila said true. All coming through. I feel better now.
Sheila says true. Tim got you. Tim, true.
I'm so tired. Had a very late night, Sheila. Doug, true for me and Sophie. Tim said I do think we've had this before, so that's right. It was right.
Yeah.
But good thing
Sometimes
is we're
we throw them
retaining
in
the knowledge,
again.
though. Yeah, so
that's
you can
to
test.
see if you remember. Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, I won't forget now. Tony Curtis's, Jamie Lee Curtis's dad.
Yeah.
Why, Hayley? What happened? I was gigging last night, Sheila, but in like Yorkshire.
So
Very
she had to
long
drive.
Beautiful Yorkshire, though, Sheila. Very pretty. Lots of animals and sheep and sea. Lovely drive. Little country roads.
During the day, and then at night, it's treacherous.
And at night, I listen to Heavy D.
Yeah. Please tell me all the Heavy D
Sheila,
songs that you hear that you're like, oh yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that one. I'm telling you.
You've got any album recommendations, anyone? Just for me to listen to tonight? I'm driving to Hull.
Oh, you're driving to Hull.
Sheila said, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you made her home safe. Oh, Sheila, you're adorable. Thank you.
She's so sweet. All right. AU is the chemical symbol for gold. Well done, everyone who said true. You got
Tim,
it.
by the way, very valid point. Can I complain that Yorkshire pudding is not pudding? It's not. And Yorkshire pudding is like a batter and it's a batter, isn't it?
It's a batter, and it basically, it bakes up. It looks like a bread kind of substance, but like a lighter bread substance. Yeah.
Do love Yorkshire pudding. Puddings. We do love them over here, Tim.
God, I love a Yorkshire pudding.
And Tim's been to Hull in the past as well. Hull.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why? But anyway, he went to Hull. Best things I've ever had. If you go to a festival, sometimes they have giant Yorkshire puddings and they put like all the yummies inside. So like stuffing and mash and some gravy. I, of course, always have a few little sausages in there, little pigs in a blanket. But Hayley, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, vegetarian. Hello to hello to the Complex Finch, and hello to Cody, who've just rejoined us on the stream. Get involved with the show. We're playing True or False. About 2 more questions left if you want to join in. All you need to do is the name of your device, that begins with an A, followed by the word say, followed by your guess. And the next question is, Tim, you'll know this one. The Beatles' debut album was Please Please Me, released in 1963. But is that true or is it false?
Yeah. Is it true or is it false?
Allyson, what are you saying?
I'm going to say, I'm going to say true.
The Beatles' debut album was Please Please Me, released in 1963. But is that true or is it false?
I'm saying true.
Tim said, that's where I was confused because I had a meat dish with Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, big on meat.
Sorry, Tim. Yeah, I was distracted by Tim's comments. I was like, we're talking food again. Yeah, it can be. You probably had a roast. Did you have a roast dinner? Did you have a Sunday roast?
But the question in mind is the Beatles. The reason I say Tim will know this because I know he liked the Beatles. The Beatles' debut album was Please Please Me, released in 1963. Steve saying true.
Steve says true. Thank you, Steve.
He knew. The Mandalorian's back with us. Good morning. Thanks for rejoining us.
Hey, thanks for coming back again. Lovely to hear from you.
To subscribe to the show, just click on the subscribe button on backchannel.tv. We're going to be doing some prizes for subscribers. That rhymes. Prizes for subscribers. Doug says true for me and Sophie. The question was, the Beatles' debut album was Please Please Me, released in 1963. Now, Tim said that is true about the Beatles, but it was not the debut album in the USA. Tim. Producer Will, fact check. I know that you will have it right, though, Tim, so I know you're a huge Beatles fan. The question was, the Beatles' debut album was Please Please Me, released in 1963. And if you said true, that is correct. You all get a point. Yeah. And a bonus point for Tim for the fact it was not the debut album in the USA. Will, if you can find out what the debut album in the USA was. Here he is.
I think it's called Introducing the Beatles.
Oh. There we go.
Was the first album released in the US.
They made it real simple. Here's what we're doing.
Introducing the
Beatles.
4 weird guys with funny haircuts from Liverpool. They all sound a bit weird.
There we go. Posh Scouts they are, though. You want to speak to a real Scouser. Thanks, Will. Bonus point for Tim there, Ali. Well done, Tim.
Excellent.
Give us the next question.
All right. J.D. Doherty. Yeah, JD, this is the final one, everyone. JD Dorian and Christopher Turk are the main characters from the TV show MASH. JD Dorian and Christopher Turk are the main characters from the TV show MASH. True
I know
or false?
this one. False.
Hayley says false.
Scrubs. I used to love Scrubs.
Did
Becky
you?
was my favorite. She was Becky played Becky in Roseanne, and they called her Becky in Scrubs as well.
Oh, Sheila says true. Steve says false. Tim says false. Thank you.
JD. Zach Braff.
Doug says false from him and Sophie. MASH. Theme song for MASH. Not the most uplifting because it was, about war times. But they made us sing it in our elementary school choir. Go back and listen to the words of MASH and imagine third graders singing that song. It's not inspiring.
Hello to Davey and the Tropical Porcupine who've joined us on the name generator there. Good morning. If you'd like to get involved, well, this is the last question, to be honest with you, but there's loads of shows here all day on Backchannel, so stick around. Liv Harrison's coming up after ourselves.
My phone wants me to stand up. I can't. I'm still working.
Do you know what annoys me? When it goes breathe. And I'm like, I'm asthmatic. It's very patronizing.
But you know what?
Trying.
Doug, I got a false for you and Sophie. I do the moments of breath when it wants you to breathe along to it. I do it. I find it does help throughout the day to take those moments of breath, everyone.
Yeah, tell you what would help me, Allyson. 5 minutes to myself.
I'd leave you alone. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I can't tell you. JD Dorian and Christopher Tuck are the main characters from the TV show MASH. False, everyone. That was a false. Yeah, it is Scrubs, Hayley. So I'm giving you an extra point.
Yes, I love Scrubs. Tim said I was a little surprised when I found out the lyrics to the MASH theme.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know them, so I'm going to Google
I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get into it on air. But if you have the time, look it up and imagine third graders singing the song.
Who won, Allyson? Who won today?
Well, let me tell you, today was quite a day. We have a huge amount of ties. Steve, Doug, Sophie, Tim, y'all tied. Y'all tied today.
I can't. Well done,
Steve, Doug, Sophie, and Tim.
All winners, and Sheila, you're a winner also, and anyone else.
You're always a winner, Sheila. It's not Sheila. Yeah.
Hello to Nicole, who's just joined us. We're off soon, aren't we, Ellie?
We are, but between you and I, Hayley.
Yeah.
We're continuing on with the world of ties. It is a tie between you and I as well because I gave you that extra point because Hey, you would have lost. Hey, you. She screams, which is the element for gold. No, Hayley, no.
I can't keep up. Thank you. Sheila says, thank you, ladies. Tim said, I remember singing We Will Rock You in grade school.
Sorry, I'll tell
you this before we go.
Yeah.
Personal trainer yesterday, Tim. I was doing sparring with the boxing, and he said, "Box to the tune of We Will Rock You." So let's go boom, 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 and it was smooth. I had it in my head.
Good. That's a good way of putting it.
Morning, Alec. We're just about to go, Alec, but do stick around because lovely Liv Harrison is here 8 till 10. By the way, shout out to Alec, who's one of our subscribers. If you would like to subscribe, click the subscribe button on your box somewhere on the screen or go to backchannel.tv. While you're there, leave us a little review. We would very, very much appreciate that. Liv Harrison is up next, 8 till 10, followed by Jam and Renee, 10 till 12, 12 till 2, the Anthony Davis show. If you're watching now, you've seen Allyson stifle a yawn. 2 till 4, your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick, and 4 till 6, Mario Smith. 12 hours worth of content on Backchannel, which is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with your hosts right here in real time on your Echo. But now, this is time for our fun fact of the show. Fun fact.
This is a fun fact.
Yeah. In 2014, Taylor Swift accidentally released 8 seconds of white noise for $1.29 on iTunes and topped the Canadian charts. She topped the Canadian chart. I did not know that with 8. How do you act? Right? She's accidentally uploaded 8 seconds of white noise and topped the Canadian charts. That's amazing.
I love it.
Allyson, do you remember that classic? Did you buy that classic of 8 seconds?
Yeah. The chorus went like this. It was great. I loved it. Easy to sing along to.
There you go. That is genuinely a fun fact. Hello, April. Thanks for joining us.
April.
April, we're off now, but stick around because Liv Harrison is here and she is an absolute, genuine delight. So check out all the other shows on Backchannel. Thank you for joining us, though. We love having all of you joining us. You genuinely make our day. We are off now, but we're back tomorrow, 6 till 8 a.m. So join us. Come and say hello. Join the team. Subscribe as well, and then you'll get alerts when we're online. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day and check out all the other shows on Backchannel. We'll see you tomorrow, won't we, Allie?
We will. We look forward to it. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.